The provincial courthouse in the town of Milton was built in 1962 and went through an expansion in the late 1970s. Now, Wellington Halton Hills MPP Ted Arnott has been an avid proponent of getting a new courthouse built.
For almost 2 years, I've been working with Paul Stunt to raise the need for a new Halton courthouse with the provincial government. And we've raised it in the legislature many times. We've met with the Attorney General. We've even had the Attorney General visit this courthouse to see the inadequacies. And we're continuing to raise it. My hope is that the provincial government will in fact approve a new Halton courthouse.
Stunt, who used to work in the facility, is now supporting Arnott's bid for a new courthouse, and he agrees the building has many complications.
This building and it's in the satellite building down in Burlington have a number of problems. There are security problems in the holding cells and getting prisoners to and from the courtroom. There's serious issues with respect to having a place where lawyers can consult their clients in privacy, or where witnesses in in different types of cases where there's vulnerable witnesses, where they can go to be secluded from the persons that might be the perpetrators in the hallways of the courtroom. When you have large jury trials where you might be summoning 150 members as a perspective of a panel to pick jurors from, there's nowhere for them to go. They could be milling about in the hallways while the lawyers or even parties that are defendants are being paraded back and forth. It's just a terrible facility.
Mr. Arnott made the following statement. The provincial government, in its 2015 Ontario Economic Outlook and Fiscal Review, also known as the Fall Economic Statement, projected an expenditure of $243 million on justice infrastructure for the fiscal year 2015-16. We can anticipate that in coming years, they will be spending hundreds of millions of dollars on justice infrastructure, including courthouses. The government boasts of a 10-year, $134 billion infrastructure plan. Where is the new Halton Courthouse in their plan? In response, the Office of the Attorney General released this statement. The justice needs of Halton Region remain a priority for the Ministry of the Attorney General, and we recognize there is a need to address the facility challenges in Halton Region. We will continue to work with all of our justice partners and stakeholders to improve the delivery of justice services for the residents of the community.
We think there's security issues. There's the fact is the existing setup is not conducive to proper administration of justice, and there's safety issues for the courthouse users. We also know that the courthouse is overburdened. The population of Halton Region has exploded in many years, so we're looking to the future too. There are needs today, but certainly over the long term, there is going to be a need for a Halton courthouse, largely because of the growing population as an additional contributing factor. We are working together as Halton area MPPs. I've reached out to the other area MPPs from the Halton region who sit on the government side to encourage them to speak up as well. Kevin Flynn, Indira Naidu-Harris, and Eleanor McMahon. And we're working across party lines to try to get this done. The Attorney General has told us that this is her priority, but now we need the government to get behind it and make a decision to move ahead.
The Ontario legislature will resume sitting later in February. The provincial budget is expected to be released in March. For Halton Insider, I'm Anthony Luongo.